No matter what character my first guest plays, tyrannical boss on TV's Taxi, deceitful husband in the movie Ruthless People, what vicious characters he plays. Audiences love him, and now I think you're going to see why. He's a hell of a nice guy, devoted father. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the new film, Tin Men, Danny DeVito. Danny. How about a nice piece of fruit?
Oh, thank you. No, I think I'll take the artichoke. I like these. I mean, imagine this, they give you a basket of fruit with an artichoke, a raw artichoke.
I can't ever imagine seeing one of those without Abbott and Costello. He goes, "Hey, Abbott, where is it?" And he keeps on plucking it off, looking for a surprise.
Yeah, artichokes.
This proof that you can't tell a book by its cover, right? It's unmentionable what it looks like. Something off a camel.
Yes.
Inside, it's a hell of a nice fruit.
I like it. Very nice.
So this new movie, The Tin Men.
Tin Men, yes.
And you go around, you like it?
I love it.
I haven't seen it yet. I heard it is fun.
It's a very, very good movie, yes. It's written by Barry Levinson, directed by Barry Levinson. And,
starring Barry
produced
Levinson.
By Barry Levinson.
Mildred Levinson, Harold Levinson.
And we just sit around while Barry does everything. Yeah. No, it's Richard Dreyfuss, myself, and Barbara Hershey, and it's a wonderful movie.
One movie after another for you. You're the hottest thing in the world.
Well,
that's wonderful.
Well, I like to keep busy. You know, but you know, I mean, you know how it is. You're an actor. You know, you finish a job, you think you'll never work again. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you still have that?
No.
Are you finally over that, Danny?
I'm over that. Yeah, but I have got to go because
invest in
the job.
Invest in condoms. That's all I can tell you. Used to be condos. Now it's condoms.
Yeah.
Put your money in condoms. You're all right.
Yeah. Well,
I'm trying to sneak a grape here. It looks delicious.
We have 2 kids, you know, Rhea and I. We don't do any of that stuff. Condoms.
Right. Look, you buy a 5-room condom, you're in business.
A condom. Oh, a condom.
A condominium. You have 2 daughters.
Yeah.
And people have told me this. It's not just PR hype. You are just, I mean, everyone loves their children, but you're really a devoted father.
Yeah, I love the kids.
Yeah, me too.
I love the kids. It's just the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
You know, all my life, I never thought I'd have kids. You know, when you go to the movies, you see a guy with a black raincoat on, and there's a woman comes in with a kid, sits in the back. The guy gets up, he runs over, he says, "Get the kid out of here, will you?" That was me. I mean, I changed. I don't know. Rhea and I were together for 11 years, and then we decided to get married and have the kids.
Rhea Perlman, for those of you who don't know, is a wonderful actress.
And you know, and it's just, you know how it is. It just changes your entire outlook. They're like, they're just so wonderful. You come home, you forget everything, and there's no, you know,
in other words,
they jump all over you. You're not worried about the business and this, that, and the other thing.
I think that's very important.
Yeah, it's great.
Once you bring human souls into the world, you've got a responsibility there that surpasses reading variety,
That's
right?
it, yeah.
Right. We were talking before. Jim Burrows, one of the creators, the producer or director
of Taxi.
Of Taxi, when I went to the Yale Drama School, and I remember he told me, I hadn't seen it, and he said, "Look, I know it's my show, but you got to see this show because I had sort of lost a lot of faith in sitcoms since Bilko. You know what I mean? It was mostly.
There's a gap in there.
There was a gap between, you know, it's like, what? You have no date for the prom? You know, one of those. And I walked in, and you know, a number of the people were truly funny, but I must say, you really took the cake there. Hilariously funny. Where did they get you for a villain? You're the sweetest, nicest guy.
No, it was like, when I got the part, I got Taxi, I went in to meet them, and I walked in, and the casting director introduced me to all the people, and I said, I threw the script on the table, and I said, one thing I want to know before we start, who wrote this shit? And so, you know, I don't know. And so it was like Louis walked into their lives, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's like, I took that one step. You know how it is when you go for an audition, you know, you come in this office and there's your seat. It's the hot seat, you know, and they're all waiting. You got to read for it and everything. I took one step in total terror, of course, before they laughed.
You took a chance there.
I took a big chance, but I got that joke from Valentina Cortez in what was her name in Day for Night. Remember that joke about the guy? He's an Italian guy doing Shakespeare, and he's bombing, and they're throwing stuff at him. So what do you want from me? I didn't write this shit.
Years ago, when they were casting Goodbye Columbus, Larry Pierce, I was up for the part of the brother who plays as a basketball player, and I came in dribbling and jump shooting and all that. Forget it, right into the toilet. I should have said who wrote this shit. I might have gotten a better chance at it.
Yeah, I always try to do that. You know, when I was, even in New York, when I go in for auditions, I tried to, come in with something. You know, like I remember once I had to do a audition for. It was a Brecht, was it Three Penny Opera, and this guy Richard Foreman was the director, and he was this like very strange. He's known for this play called Elephant Steps. It was a big hit somewhere. I don't know, but it was like he was very like a surrealist kind of. So I figured, well, what am I going to do? I had no opening line or anything. So the casting director says, Danny DeVito, come in and meet them. So I laid down and I rolled in. I just rolled in. I didn't know what to do. I figured I'd look another way, and I rolled in, right? And like the same thing with you, dribbling. The guy looked at me. I said, so I got up, and then I was so I was blown out by that time. I mean, you roll in office, you don't get a reaction at all. And you're in a toilet, man, really, So
you were actually well trained as an actor, weren't you?
I'm becoming, more.
The American Academy or one of those.
I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. Was
it valuable, do you think?
Yes, yeah. It was very good. I took, mime, movement, fencing, all the things.
All the things you've used in most of your jobs. We're going to come back in a moment and show a clip from Danny's new movie, The Tin Men, right after this message. So stay tuned for more Danny DeVito, all right? I better get going.
Who's like 20?
We're saying, should we have any more children? Should we have more children or not? We're talking.
I don't know.
This is the meter for having more children.
We have, Lucy's going to be 4 on March 11th, and Gracie's going to be 2 on March 25th, and they all happen in. They were all born in March. It was because of the hiatus, It's true.
Wait a minute. Let's not discuss anatomy here.
Well, no, it's true.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, the hiatus.
Sounds like something you have with a baby.
It's true. We had to do that because Rhea didn't want to, have the baby during the filming of the show. So the pressure was on. I'm telling you, we had to get it going there. But I don't know.
But you did it.
2 is like 20,
What's it like working with your wife in a series?
Oh, I love. Well, in the well, she did several Taxis, and that was great. I really enjoyed working with her. And then since then, we've done a couple things together. A movie for Showtime, The Ratings Game, and then we did an Amazing Stories last year.
And you directed it too.
Yeah, she was perfect for the part. Woman who wants to kill her husband.
How do you like that directing?
I like it. Yeah? I like it. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm starting a new movie in April that Billy Crystal and I are going to do, and I'm going to direct it. It's for Orion. It's called Throw Mama from the Train. It's a very serious drama.
Yes. It's very serious drama, Mama.
Mama drama, yeah.
Tell us about the new movie Tin Men. What's it about? And then we'll show a little clip you do.
Well, Tin Men it takes place in 1963, and I love it. It's just this great character movie about. It's a comedy. It's Richard Dreyfuss and I play aluminum siding salesman, Tin Men.
Right.
So it's not like a remake of The Wizard of Oz or anything like that. And these two fellows work for rival companies, and they have a little feud. They have a fender bender, and they act like animals.
Do you know what the clip is or not? We'll just watch it.
We'll watch it. No, right. It's the diner. It's in the diner.
Oh, it's in the diner.
You watch it, Sullivan, right? Which act do you like better? The guy who spins the plates, or do you like the guy with the hand puppets?
Senor Wences.
Right, Senor Wences.
I love this guy. Senor Wences. He's good. He's the best.
I mean, that's good comedy.
He's better than the guy who spins the plates.
Of course he's better than the guy.
He's better.
No, listen, plus he's got no overhead. The man's got a hand, a chalk, and a box.
And
that's it. Every once in a while, he puts a little wig on it.
Hello, sir. For the keys, all right?
I love him. I love the guy.
I'm going to tell you something. This Bonanza is not an accurate depiction of the West. That's all I'm saying. Do you ever watch that show?
Bonanza. Is somebody talking about Bonanza in here?
Today's a Bonanza
day. Oh, it's today. It's Monday.
Today is Bonanza day.
Bonanza day. The big Z day.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You laugh
Ben and the boys
You can laugh about it, but it's just unbelievable. You ever see the show? It's a 50-year-old father and a 47-year-old son. You know why they get along good? Because they're all the same age. Hey, Pa, you ride the horse, and I'll go to town. Come on, what kind of show is that?
Well, look, I'm not an authority on it like you are, but I mean, I occasionally watch Bonanza, and I think it's like, can you believe here's a man who's got 3 kids from 3 different wives? They all died at childbirth. What is this
Must
here?
have been a hell of a man.
Who's gonna go around there? He's the kiss of death.
So, like Barry Levinson, who wrote and directed this, he also did Diner, and the way he puts it, I don't know if you remember Diner, the movie about
Sure.
well, he puts it as that this is the other end of the diner. Like that movie was about the kids and their relationship growing up and this thing getting together. And this is about these tin men. These guys are aluminum siding salesmen. They're salesmen in America who are trying to make ends meet. There's a lot of pressures on their, in their lives and
a lot of pressure on their customers' lives after they get through with them.
Well, the thing is, it's not that they were dishonest men in terms of like you got what you paid for in terms of aluminum siding. It was just how they got you to buy it. That was the thing. Like, oh, did I say you were getting storm windows? No, I mean, this kind of thing, And there are all these idiosyncrasies in their characters that make it very funny. But the movie is not like this kind of blown out, ruthless people kind of comedy. It's very funny, but it has character modes and.
That's what I'm told. That you actually engender a lot of sympathy in the audience.
I do?
Yeah,
Oh,
which is pretty hard to believe. One vicious guy after another.
No.
Yeah. You don't mind that, huh?
No, I don't.
Yeah, because, I've somehow with you're not the kind of guy that, because of these nasty parts you play, that someone would want to go and knock the block off. That everyone seems to, you're very endearing to them. Maybe they have a piece of your characters in them.
Aha.
You think so?
I think every one of these
Everyone's
people
a bit of a rat.
Yeah.
Everyone's a bit of a rat.
Yeah, I know. I always heard stories about, people like, Lee Marvin and this guy and that guy, having a drink in a bar and somebody coming up to
Right.
you're not so tough and bing.
Right.
It's, it's never happened.
People do that with me, but mentally. When you do the calculus, people challenge me intellectually all the time in bars. I remember one thing you once said on Taxi, said, don't pick up cripples in the cab, they take too long to get in and out. I mean, this is, I think that pretty much says it, and your epitaph, which I hope will come trillions of years from now, that's what maybe they ought to write on your tombstone.
Yeah, or you...
Here lived a son of a gun. Son of a bitch.
Or about kids, I said, you're better off raising tomatoes, you can eat them. That was a good one, too, I thought.
Well, Fields, W.C. Fields, who I love dearly, I mean, he had, in It's a Gift, he had a scene with the blind man, Mr. Muckle, which was pretty radical. Remember that? Mr. Muckle, honey, Mr. Muckle! And the guy, was a nasty... And also it's quotes about children. You like children? I do if they're properly cooked, those kind of lines. But you're much different. You're a total original, and it's a pleasure to see you.
Oh, thank you.
Danny DeVito, the Tin Man.